Tomavele from programtom.com/dev here, and in this video I'm gonna bring this functionality, uploading a file to REST endpoint of my app distribution application. So I need to make it continuous delivery to make this application be part of continuous delivery process. So I need this application to receive a file and assign this file to application and to channel. And this endpoint should also accept changelog, build version, and yeah. So I will open it to be accessible through my local network. This is my goal for now. So besides the file, I need the app GUID. Okay, I need the channel name. And some build information. So version number, version string, changes in this version. Well, why not accept the whole build entirely. So basically, it will be request param, and I'm not sure if Spring will parse the request param to object, but let's be a string and I'll parse it from JSON to a build, to a local build. So in this endpoint, I need similar services. Basically, I need to find by GUID. Well, I think this logic duplicates, and I need to make it smarter. So application, then channel, then some logic. Here the same, download, application, channel, then some logic. Version, application, channel, then some logic. So this is perfect candidate to make it some utility that returns generic response, because there are multiple cases where the result is different, like date model, like here the response entity. Basically here, not sure for now what the client may require, so I'll make a utility that will accept upgrade channel and some custom function that will handle the actual logic. And after some inspection, I'm seeing that all of them do something. They all are more like read operations than anything else. So I could potentially wrap up these two dependencies and and only have the build service, and other one will be build a wrapper service. This is how I'm gonna name the new service. This is gonna be service, and here I'm gonna introduce the application service and the channel service. And I'm gonna do something quick, create a method that needs let's create a simple interface, public interface, static interface, do with build, and this will need to return a generic type depending on the runtime. And here do with build, but first I need a method that will accept application and channel, and here I will have already loaded application and channel. And the third item will be the implementation of this service will happen on creation. And here so do the checks, basically string, let's copy this, upgrade, and third one will be do it build. And here I will execute these checks. And I need to think about the else clause. And here I will need the empty state. Here I will need the empty state, but with optional message. and do it build empty state. And here build service, this is the actual logic that must be executed. That is do it build with application and channel. Application and channel. And everything else should be implementation details of so this should be and the generic method depending on t and so let's see if I could replace this checks up quit so, so up quit channel and new do it build and here the result will be query build. Okay, bye. And I have to introduce this. Here will be this one. And for the result, I will actually execute this one. And okay, do it build and do check will return. Yeah. So this not needed. So let's see if the logic is similar on in the other locations where I already implemented this, like the version. So build a wrapper service. Okay, date model. Let's comment this. Let's see if this is gonna be something similar. Quit channel, and here the result is update model. Okay, so let's see the empty state. So if everything is okay with this build, it will return this one. Otherwise, this a package should be forced. Yeah, I could potentially introduce a message here. But Yeah, I'll update it with a message. Okay, and this needs to be all of this that is inside here. And let's see if I'm doing this check of equals not this, but yeah, if duplications match. Okay, and here the message will be empty string, and the result will be this one. And yeah, it's perfectly well here, so I don't need the other. So I'm doing the checks in one place. Okay. Okay, what is the empty state? This one. And response entity not found. Could I add content? Cache control, location, vary by, this is a header. Or it is in the build. Of dot. So this okay, but could I introduce bodybuilder? That's called body message. Okay, this is creating an empty state with status code not found, but with a body. So any message could be passed down to the client. Okay, turn down loud, and here build is not null. Yeah, basically if build is null, else is return not found. But build. And now I can use this new utility that has the checks in place here, and I'll not need these two. And here I'll need to figure out if the client needs any value, but basically I'll do the logic here with all of this after the application and channels are loaded from the database, so these are not detached from the application scope. They are bound to the layer 2 caching of the Hibernate, so they are safe for setting to build and not being detached. So here I will finish my logic. It is always best practice to have whatever result, even if it's not fully static. It is always a good idea to have some result, and I'll make it string, and this will return string for now. And here I need this. Okay, so I have application, I have channel, and here I'm gonna create a new build. Sorry, save build, and here I'll make it build string. Here I'm gonna create a new build, and I'm gonna map it from build string to build object. Surround. Okay, and I'll bring this here. Yeah. So I'm gonna populate this with an application with version, I mean channel, and I also need to populate it properly with file set package path. So let's see how I'm doing this from the UI. So I'm creating a new file coming from here. Yeah. Okay, the user ID will be this one. Cloud directory, build package, create a new build, and I'm gonna move from the temporary file and then I will set the package. So basically this is it. This makes let's rename this to multipart file because I introduced a file down there, and I need to move transfer to, yeah. Okay, so this should create a new build, and I'm gonna test it with the help of my other project, that is remote script execution. So I will have a remote script executor up on different operating systems, and with the help of this project and this endpoint, I will make possible to have a continuous delivery of my builds, my other projects, without making a lot of manual steps like uploading files here uh, from the UI, and I will need to update the versions in the source code automatically, and yeah, out of steps I will bring down to straightforward script or procedures that just follow some strict steps, and thanks to this endpoint, yeah, I've failed to get a post mapping, yeah. So yeah, I will test this on a site, but besides implementing this, I've also showed you how to optimize some checks and make them in one place, and have a return time that is generic. Depending on this, it will return some date, some type from the upper wrapper method. So this is pretty cool to optimize and don't repeat yourself.